Right now, 7 people are living in a metal tube, hurtling through space at 17,500 miles per hour. And their daily reality is nothing like you imagine. The International Space Station isn't some luxury hotel in orbit. It's cramped, it smells weird, and everyday tasks that take you seconds on Earth become hour-long ordeals. I'm about to reveal 7 shocking truths about ISS life that NASA doesn't put in the brochures. And trust me, number 5 will make you grateful for gravity. As of June 2026, over 280 astronauts have lived on the ISS, and every single one of them faced these same brutal realities. So buckle up, because we're about to take a trip to the most extreme living conditions humanity has ever created. Number 1. The bathroom situation is an absolute nightmare. Forget everything you know about going to the toilet. On the ISS, you're dealing with a $15,000 toilet that uses suction instead of water. And if you don't position yourself perfectly, things get messy fast. Astronauts literally train for hours on Earth using cameras positioned below the toilet seat to practice their aim. I'm not making this up. And here's the kicker. In 2026, the ISS processes every drop of urine back into drinking water. Your coffee tomorrow was someone's pee yesterday. The recycling system is so efficient it recovers 93% of all water on board. Waste not, why not takes on a whole new meaning. For solid waste, it gets vacuum sealed and eventually burns up in Earth's atmosphere. So somewhere above you, astronaut poop is literally becoming shooting stars. And showering? Forget it. Astronauts use wet towels and no rinse soap. You could go 6 months without a proper shower. Imagine that. Half a year of sponge baths in a floating tin can. Your college dorm room suddenly seems luxurious. Number 2. Sleep becomes a surreal experience that messes with your brain. There's no up or down, so astronauts strap themselves into sleeping bags attached to walls. But here's the problem. The ISS orbits Earth every 90 minutes. That means you see 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets every single day. Your circadian rhythm goes completely haywire. Astronauts report bizarre dreams, and many struggle with insomnia despite being exhausted. In 2026, researchers found that ISS crew members average only 6 hours of sleep per night, compared to the 8 hours they need. And without gravity, your body doesn't know it's lying down. Your arms float in front of you like a zombie. Astronauts call it the neutral body position. Some astronauts wake up convinced they're falling. That split second of panic happens over and over. Your brain never fully adjusts. Plus, the station is noisy. Fans, pumps, and life support systems create a constant hum of about 70 decibels, like trying to sleep next to a busy highway. Many astronauts wear earplugs and eye masks just to get a few hours of rest, and they're still chronically sleep deprived. Number 3. The food tastes like cardboard because your sinuses are completely congested. In zero gravity, fluids shift toward your head. Every astronaut gets what they call puffy face bird leg syndrome. Your face swells up like you have a permanent cold, and your sense of taste disappears. That's why astronauts crave spicy food and hot sauce. It's the only way to taste anything. Shrimp cocktail is the most requested food item on the ISS. All food is either freeze-dried, thermostabilized, or irradiated. Fresh fruit and vegetables are incredibly rare luxuries that arrive on resupply missions. And you can't have bread. Crumbs float everywhere and can damage equipment or get inhaled. Instead, astronauts eat tortillas for everything. In 2026, the ISS menu rotation includes about 200 items. But after a few months, astronauts report everything tastes the same. Eating is so unsatisfying that some astronauts lose their appetite entirely and have to force themselves to consume enough calories. Number 4. Your own body turns against you in ways that sound like science fiction. Bones lose density at 1 to 2% per month. That's 10 times faster than osteoporosis on Earth. A 6-month mission can age your skeleton by a decade. Muscles atrophy even faster. Without gravity to fight against, astronauts must exercise 2.5 hours every single day just to slow the deterioration. Your heart shrinks. Your immune studies from 2026 show that over 60% of astronauts return with vision changes. Some need glasses for the first time in their lives. and radiation exposure is constant. The ISS shields you from some cosmic rays, but astronauts still receive radiation equivalent to getting 8 chest X-rays per day. This increases cancer risk by about 3%. Every day up, there is a calculated gamble with your long-term health. Number 5. You live with constant life-threatening danger. The ISS travels through a debris field of human-made space, junk, moving at thousands of miles per hour. Even a paint chip can punch through the hull at those speeds. In 2026 alone, the ISS performed 4 emergency maneuvers to avoid collisions. Fire is terrifying in space. Flames form spheres instead of rising, and smoke doesn't clear. Astronauts train constantly for fire emergencies. And there's nowhere to go. No emergency exit. No calling for help. If something goes catastrophically wrong, you're floating in a metal coffin 250 miles from home. Psychological stress is massive. You're isolated from everyone you love, working in close quarters with the same people for months, unable to escape. NASA reports that interpersonal conflicts are one of the biggest challenges. Tiny annoyances become major issues when you can't get away from someone. Number 6. Coming home might be harder than being up there. After months in zero gravity, standing up feels impossible. Astronauts are carried out of their capsules because their legs can't support their weight. Some can't walk unassisted for weeks. If you found this mind-blowing, do me a favor and smash that like button. And subscribe to join our community of space wizards exploring the cosmos. Number 7. And this one's wild. Your sense of direction vanishes completely. Astronauts float into modules upside down and don't realize it. The brain eventually adapts and stops trying to figure out which way is up. But when you first arrive, the disorientation causes severe nausea. About half of all astronauts experience space sickness in their first few days. It's like the worst motion sickness you've ever had, times 10. So why do astronauts endure all this? Because despite the hardships, they describe seeing Earth from space as the most profound experience of their lives. Living on the ISS pushes human limits in every conceivable way. It's uncomfortable, dangerous, and physically devastating. But it's also humanity's stepping stone to becoming a spacefaring species. Every challenge these astronauts face teaches us how to survive beyond Earth. And that makes every sacrifice worth it. Keep looking up, space wizards.